Well, hello, people. It's Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland.
Hi, I'm Cassie.
And of course, she is. Producer's over here somewhere running around.
He's on some nip.
And this is.
You forgot the title of your show?
I did actually say it. I did say Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland, actually, is what I said. And then when you said nip, I started doing this. But anyway, this is an addition to Quick Takes. Well, it's mainly just talking about Paige's latest suspension. We were just talking about this a couple months ago. Oh, wait, about 6 weeks ago. Paige, I, I know apparently, reportedly, she has neck injuries, spine injuries, possibly from scoliosis. Neck injury could be just from years in the ring. She's been wrestling since she was 13. It's entirely possible she has a very bad neck injury. It's possible it was painkillers. I mean, that's what the reports say, whatever you want to believe. But both of her parents put out Facebook posts. In particular, her mother is saying, I wish that she would come home. And I'm like, oh, I said, that's.
It's bad when they start to get involved.
Yeah, well, I mean, the mother's been pretty outspoken, but tries to let Paige live her life.
But she's a wrestler. She knows what Paige is going
She
through.
wrestled while pregnant with Paige.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't watch the Stone Cold podcast thing that Paige did with Austin? Yeah, it wasn't very good, so it's probably just as well. Got very boring. It wasn't like the Lesnar one, but anyway, it's just a really messy situation because it's like it would be one thing if Paige violated the wellness policy a year or two ago, and this was her second violation. This is the second violation in 6 weeks. That's got to be a record.
Is she still with Del Rio?
Yes, but of course we already knew that.
That could be part of it too.
Del Rio's not a drug user, though. That's the thing. I mean, he did get popped for that wellness violation right before he left, but he did that intentionally so he could leave. There's no way Del Rio, didn't do that intentionally. I mean, because he's better outside WWE anyway. But with Paige, it's just a messy situation. Like the first time I get it, accidents happen, mistakes happen. The wellness policy not perfect. And, of course, or if your name's Lesnar, you can juice up all you damn well want in UFC and not get in trouble because, oh, no, different testing methods. Part-timers don't get tested. Cool. So we can have a roided-up guy from Minnesota throw people around. Okay, talented guy from Minnesota. And actually, I think Ryback was from Vegas. I think. I don't know.
That makes it any better?
Yeah, their geography. Minnesota's a little less, crazy than Vegas. Anyway, the whole thing with Paige, though, is the first violation I get, accidents can happen. The second violation, look, she could have had a doctor's note. She could have had whatever. Bottom line is, I believe she's trying to get fired now. Like, because rumors are she quit the company.
Well, they haven't really treated her that good.
They haven't, but at the same time, at least they're not putting her back on TV to wrestle while she's injured.
She hasn't really done much since AJ left.
Oh no! You know what? You know what? One of the last things she did was your brother didn't have much fight in him, did he? And I'm like, oh, that was a great. That was
like the company pushing for her for that.
No, I think they told her to say that, Cassie. They actually did tell her to say that. No, it would not be a year later. There's no way. I think. People are comparing this to the CM Punk, AJ Lee situation where Punk left and then AJ got punished and then left the company. Del Rio already wasn't in good standing with the company anyway because he didn't want to be there. Del Rio did not draw as much as Punk.
I doubt there's anything there. Really.
No.
It's just a booty call.
No. Yeah, what kind of older guy would do that with a younger girl? Don't you look at me in that tone of voice. Yeah. I mean, not anymore, but yeah, I have in the past. So anyway, what does this all mean? This means probably Paige is gone. If she's not gone yet, she's going to be gone soon. Now, her contract still runs to the beginning of 2019. They could always hold her to that and just say, hey, you can't appear anywhere on US TV until then. You can wrestle, but you just can't. And she can go to the UK and do that. She could draw huge in the UK. Her and her mom could tag team. I don't know. Again, I don't know how often her mom still wrestles. I know her mom, I think, is in her 40s.
Well, what does her dad do?
Dan, if I know. I have no idea. He could be working in wrestling. He could be in the construction business for all I know. No, it seems like her dad's in her life, so good. I mean, but it's just, this is just a whole messy situation. It is ridiculous. It's sad if. Do I want to condemn Paige and say automatically she's a drug addict? No, but
She's one of the most talented in the Diva series.
she was one of the
Or
most
women's
talented
Divas,
women.
sorry.
Well, it was divas at the time, even though she was the anti-diva, and then they kind of screwed all that up by slapping a ton of makeup on her and, her stripping. Wait, she was doing the stripping before that. Anyway, with the ripping the jacket off.
This is my house.
That was a Cam Newton pose. This is my head. Anyway, she's a Panthers fan, by the way. So what does this all mean? Honest to God, I think it means she's gone. I really do. Now, it is sad, like you said, she's one of the most talented women on there. They have not done anything since about 2014. I mean, maybe Mania 31 was one of the last times she was really used. Like that tag team against the Bellas when she teamed with AJ's last match.
Well, that thing she was doing with Charlotte was pretty good when it first started.
Well, it was fine when it first started, and then we had to bring up Reed Flair's death because
then
why?
It goes down.
Yeah. Not the best segue. I just really feel bad for Paige, but I'm feeling now that this is her way of trying to get out with the company. Now, is WWE perfect? By no means. By no means at all. Have they, punished?
Someone say criminal.
Have they smooth criminal? Anyway.
Nice Peter Griffin impersonation.
Brought these gifts for you. They're up in my bum. Holy crap! Here comes Jesus, and he doesn't look too happy. Anyway, so was he? He wasn't holding anything in his hand. That's right. Anyway, so
pull something out of that.
The whole thing, Family Guy, he could have. The whole thing about Paige's suspension, though, is it's just really, really sad. Again, I will not condemn her and say she's a drug addict, but if you're trying to get yourself fired, and that's what this one looks like.
When you do it 2 times in a row.
I mean, it's not even like 2 times in a year. 2 times in a year would be bad, but 2 times in 6 weeks you got caught. Like, doctor's note or not, WWE maybe should be a little less stringent on this stuff, but how are we supposed to know they're painkillers and maybe it's not steroid shots and stuff like that? It could be. Again, we're probably never going to know what it really is.
Yep.
But I'm worried that Paige could have a bit of a problem. Maybe she can't handle the WWE road schedule. Maybe it's the injuries and it's causing her to use too much medication. I don't know.
Maybe it's like Cody Rhodes where she feels they're not using her properly.
Yeah, but Cody didn't have a drug problem.
I know.
And I'm not saying Paige
does.
does.
The same situation, just
that she wants
that
she wants out of the company, so she's just like, I'm going to do things my way.
Yeah.
That's possible. I hadn't considered
Trying to get
that.
the company in a bad light.
It's not hard to do with WWE. I mean, it's really not. But anyway, do I think that she could be gone? If she is not gone by later this year, I'll be shocked.
Paige and TNA.
TNA actually, well, I'll tell you this off camera. TNA is actually going to be done as far as they're going to rebrand. I'll explain that to you later. Anyway,
I was just thinking of what Chris said last night.
It's just a mess.
ASS.
Yes, that would be good. The whole thing about Paige is it's just really sad if this is the end of her WWE career. Now, she could come back. She's only 24. She could leave. They could release her from her contract. She could heal up, get surgery, whatever. Don't try to rehab it because Nikki tried doing that and missed more time because she tried rehabbing a neck injury. Now, granted, it could have ended her career, but still, at least it didn't.
You want it to end her career?
No, I don't care for Nikki in the ring, but I don't want her to not have a good quality of life.
You don't want her in the ring.
No, but I don't want her to not be able to make a living. Just because I don't like her doesn't mean that people should not be able to earn a career. That kind of stuff. I mean, Oprah shouldn't, but that's another story. I just think that Paige, honest to God, could leave and could be back in 2 to 3 years. Somebody suggested, I believe, at WWE NXT.
Go and train for...
She doesn't even need to train. She can just go to the UK. She just go to UK and wrestle.
Her body if she can train on her time for a couple years.
She has been doing that, but injuries are kind of, preventing that.
After injuries.
Yeah, she does probably need the time off. She needs to get to surgery. If it's a surgical situation, get it, because neck injuries are no joke.
Yep.
So that's just my opinion, and I think you would agree. This probably means that she's gone, though.
Coming from me, who
Yeah.
has scoliosis, get the surgery.
I was gonna say she would know more
I'm
than
the
I would.
advocate here.
I am not your I'm not your client, so don't you dare try to advocate for me. And
Well, I
no,
made your logo, so does that
I
count
mean,
as advocating?
you're my graphic designer advocate, maybe. I mean, but I just think
Graphic
that's.
designer advocate. Put that on a business card.
I can't even say that once, let alone 5 times fast. But anyway, so that's our opinions on Paige. It's just hopefully it means that she can get.
Well, another thing
yeah.
about the scoliosis surgeries is a lot of them are just band-aids.
Oh no,
They
I'm not
don't
saying it can
actually
fix
it. They're just band-aids to hold you together.
I mean, right, but it's like it's really hard to fix the spine. I mean, it's really the spine's sort of important to the human body. Last time I checked, but anyway,
I remember hearing this somewhere.
I just it's amazing. It's an anatomy 1, not even 101.
I've been through a couple and almost died in one. So.
I mean, granted, it's not. We're not saying the Paige should get the surgery she doesn't need it, but it's just if she doesn't and she actually needs it, she's going to put her health at risk. Now, if she has any kind of painkiller addiction that's developing, Paige, for the love of God, get help. Take advantage of WWE's, rehab stuff or whatever, or anything you can do. Talk to family, talk to friends. They could help you because we don't want you to go.
Didn't they do that with Natty's dad?
They did with a lot of people. Yeah, they did with Natty's dad. Boy, that was a fun episode. But anyway, so I hope that it doesn't mean the end of Paige's WWE career, but it very well could. At least for the short term. Because I can't imagine they're going to really use her on TV much now. I think we're going to see the release of Paige.
They've got new people moving up, so.
It's really sad that Paige and Emma, actually, and I was just thinking about this, Paige and Emma, correct me if I'm wrong, had a women's title match on the first TakeOver Arrival.
Yep.
What are they both doing now? Paige is...
They're both injured, actually.
Well, yeah, but Emma's coming back. No, Emmalina. God damn, that name's horrible.
I keep thinking of Thumbelina.
Anyway, so the thumb's derping apparently. So
well, even Natty's getting kind of washed out a little bit.
Well, Natty hasn't been. Natty had a couple good matches with Charlotte that were like marred by a whole bunch of bad booking. The one at Roadblock was tremendous, despite the stupid booking.
They just botched her heel turn. It just seems like.
I forgot she was a heel until you mentioned that. It's really sad because I'm a Natty fan, but anyway. That's the whole thing. So we're getting up on the tangent. But Paige's suspension, hopefully somehow, maybe by some miracle, she can heal up, come back, and it can work out. But I really think that she's done.
You just want her to come back and scream for you?
John Garces really wants that in particular.
You do too.
I never said I didn't. I think he wants it more than I do. So anyway, that is our opinions. And that is the opinions of the producer who's been wandering over there. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you do, make your own video. And if you agree, feel free to comment in there. Like and subscribe. Twitter links in the description. I have no idea what Cassie's pointing to. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.